Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Boeuf River Bassing. Today we're out here on Boeuf River, a different spot. We haven't been here in about a year. You guys have seen me make a video here before. It's a little small part of the river. We'll try to get the little John boat in here. There's no ramp here. We're just going to try to back it off right here on the side. We've done it before. Hopefully we can do it again. We've never done it by ourselves, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But there's a log jam right up here, so hopefully we can get through that. And hopefully we can make a good video for you guys today. Thanks. You guys can see we barely got it in right there. Not sure if we're going to be able to get it out or not, but we'll see what happens. Our next little obstacle is going to be trying to get this little thing right here. I'm thinking about just cranking up the big motor and just seeing how far I can get us pushed through there. And just trying to see if we can get the paddle and get out like that. I really hope we can get the boat out. I'm kind of nervous about that now. Don't want to mess up my trailer. All right, y'all. I think we're good now. All right, we're out of breath. We just made it. That log jam right there, as you guys can see, is a pain in the butt. It feels pretty hot now, but it's all clear now from up here as far as I can see from this spot. So we're just gonna get to fishing. Hopefully we can catch some good fish and hopefully make this trip worth it. We're gonna start out with this chatterbait. We were using it last time on the lake. I was making a video for you guys and I got home and uploaded all my footage and like all of it was corrupted. It wouldn't even let me open any of it on the computer, so that sucked. But we were catching them pretty good on the chatterbait last time around, some lily pads and trees mixing with lily pads and grass. We're just gonna start out with this here this morning and see if we can get bit with it. Now we'll probably swap it up and go back to the what works really good here, which is a spinner bait. Just see if we can get bit on this first, and then we'll kind of make some moves from there. We only got a couple hours to fish, so we kind of got to fish fast, but make sure we cover as much water as we can, get to these good areas, and then have enough time to get back loaded up on the trailer in case we have to call for help. There's one. There's a good one. Oh, God, yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Not a bad way to start the morning off at all right there. It's almost a 2-pounder. These fish get this pretty lateral line once this water starts to cool off here. Gosh. He got that one pretty good. Look at that. Look how pretty these river bass are, y'all. Hope my camera doesn't mess up. It's been messing up the last couple of trips with some corrupt issues. I don't know if it's my SD cards or what, but it's like a deer up there. But look at that pretty Boeuf river bass right there. Nice dark lateral lines. Healthy looking fish. There he goes. Just using this, I think it's a 3/8 ounce, the original chatterbait right here with a little, I think this is a, oh God, Z-Man, Zaco, however you say it. That's what we're fishing with. Just trying to keep something moving. Throws a little bit of flash, and then this water's pretty clear, but kind of imitates a little bluegill. There's tons of them around here, so they absolutely destroyed it too. Oh, there's a good one. Another good one. There we go, gosh. It's been a little bit without a bite, well, without a fish. We had like 2 bites since we caught that first one. It's been like maybe 30 minutes now. Just making our way down. Keep going, we got another little log jam up here. We may have to try to get through it. Another pretty Boeuf river bass. Maybe a little bit smaller than that first one. Got the little black lip right there. Real pretty fish. These fish start to get that real pretty lateral line here once the water starts cooling off. Guy came right there off that little lay down right there. There he goes. He was right there on top of that little log. Still throwing the same thing, just trying to see how many we can get on this before we kind of slow down. Just trying to cover a lot of water. And that guy hit it pretty hard just fishing. It's a little shallow spot right here, and not very deep at all. You can see the bottom right there. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera or not, but there's a bunch of little lay downs and stuff right here. These fish will kind of hunker in. Real good ambush spots to get bait. I feel like we're going to have a good chance to run into one bigger than what we've caught so far this morning. Just been shy about 2 pounds the first two that we've caught this morning. I like this chatterbait. Sometimes I attract these bigger river. There's another one right there, as I was saying. This one's smaller though, right there. I'm not saying he attracts bigger ones. This one's, oh, he's not that bad. Look how far down he got it though. These guys ain't feeding up already. A couple cool nights got them going. God, these fish are so pretty. I love these Boeuf river bass right here, y'all. Some of my favorite fish to catch. Fight super hard for their size. These fish are almost untouched. Probably hardly ever seen a bait, just besides a few times that I've came through here. I'm sure there's been a couple other people that's fished through here and stuff, but these fish don't get pressured at all, and I feel like they're just gonna help us have a good day. Let him go. There he goes. It's fish number 3. We just caught that other one about 30 yards right behind us. Still throwing this little 3/8 ounce chatterbait. So let's check our line, make sure we don't have any frayed spots. We're getting to a spot that has a lot of this little river bank grass beside it. I'm not sure what kind of grass this is, but I'm throwing it parallel to that. This fish will get underneath there and hide. I'll use that as good ambush spots, especially if you can find like a little area that has like a little point in it or something, a little hole. Those bass will use those little good areas like that to ambush their food, whether it be shad or bluegill, whatever they're feeding on. Oh, there we go. Fish number 4, didn't even feel him on there. Smallest one of the morning right here. Still real pretty fish. Look at those dark lateral lines like I've been talking about all morning. Real pretty fish. Caught him right here at this little point of grass right here. That bite was completely different than the mother one. Just kind of felt like he was just kind of swimming off with it. Coming up here to this weir. Normally some good fishing up here. Water's not running at all, which I figured it wasn't going to be because we haven't had any rain in a while, but probably going to pick up those, fan cast this around up here and then pick up that little Berkeley pit boss and throw it around up here too and kind of drag it around. There's some rocks right up here. Hopefully we can get us a few more fish. We've been fishing with the chatterbait basically the whole way up here, just trying to see how many we could pick off with it, but on the way back we're probably going to slow it down some and throw around a crawl or maybe some type of creature bait and see if we can get bit just pitching around these little laydowns and stuff. But that's 4 fish so far on the chatterbait. We should have about 6. We missed 2, but I've caught some good ones so far on the chatterbait, so that's why I just kind of stuck with it just till we got to this spot before we turned around and headed back. And I think we were throwing around this little pit boss for just a couple casts, but I think I'm going to go up to something more natural. Throwing this little biffle bug, not biffle bug, a Jean LaRue, I think it's the Who Daddy Jr. It's a little small bait, real natural color. I've had good luck with this bait here in the past, but I'll show you guys a little trick that I like to do, especially when this water, it's pretty clear, but this gives me like a lot of confidence. You guys seen me use this before, and I think on this bait as well. Just dip that down there just a little bit, just a little long legs. Gives it a little bit of scent, and also gives this fish a little something to hone in on a little bit. And I really like using it. Really any kind of water clarity really, but not really when it's super muddy, but if it's stained up I like using it too. But I don't know if you guys can see that in the water or not, but that little, just something a little different for them fish. They can kind of see that bait a little bit better. But this water's pretty clear. It's been clear before. I think last time we were here it was a little bit clearer than this, and I think I was actually using this bait here as well, but one of the little legs broke off on this one. I didn't even notice that, but we'll see if we can get bit. With this one I don't think it'll make too much difference. Oh no! Gosh, that was a good one. Hope you guys could see that. I was right there in front of that little brush pile right there. Gosh, I thought I was hung up on a log. It's our first bite since we first had this thing on. I was starting to get a little worried I was gonna swap baits, but we were just coming through that area and I was like, how did we not get bit right there? And then just made that little cast and that guy hit it and ran off with it and we missed him. Dang. Like that probably was the biggest one of the morning. 100% my fault. Oh, there's another one. There he is. Gosh. It's the first one on the crawl right there. Just a little bitty stick sticking up out of the water right there. He hit it hard too. God. God, that hook got him good. I think that's the smallest one of the day, but still a pretty fish. Fought super hard. Just let him go. There we go. Oh. There we go. Look at the freaking lateral lines on that guy. And in his mouth. God, look at that pretty fish. Look at the black markings on him. Look at his lips. The lipstick, a little gothic bass. It's crazy, y'all. Like this part of the river right here, every time I fished it, it seems like a lot of these fish here have these little black marks all over their lips and their heads. I'll have to try to link one of the other videos I made here about a year ago. You can see like we caught two fish back to back, and both of them had these markings on them like that, and it's kind of cool. I've never really caught them in a small little area like that all have the little same markings on them like that. That's pretty cool. Gosh, we caught that one on the crawl and with a little creature bait and had that other bite, but decided to pick up this chatterbait because we only got, oh man, a little bit of time. We have to fish about 30 minutes before we have to go, so I was just trying to cover all this water again this morning where we've already fished through. This guy was right here in this little shade pocket. And he absolutely hammered it. I'm hoping we can catch us one big one, y'all. For some reason I got that feeling like we may, but who knows. But just got a good feeling about it for some reason, but I could be 100% wrong. Fish are still biting. We covered all this, like I said earlier this morning, with the chatterbait. I'm just fishing the opposite way, hitting some of these spots I may have missed. But just trying to mostly focus on the shady side. There we go, there's a good one. Oh, yeah, I told y'all we were going to catch a good one. Oh my God, it's a green one. God, I hope he don't break us off. Oh, yes, he came off. Yeah. I thought that was a big bass for a minute, y'all. God, he frayed us up real bad. We're going to get re-tied up. We're just a couple 100 yards away from the rim. We're going to try to see if we can catch us, hopefully, a big bass. Hopefully that wasn't the big fish I was talking about, but those things put up a good fight. People call them trash fish, but they're one of the hardest fighting fish, I think. We're going to get re-rigged up real quick, get this fray line cut off, and hopefully there's another bass sitting out here waiting on us. Oh, God, we missed him. God, he was right there in that shade line. God, as soon as it hit the water, too. Let's see if he's back in there. There he is. Got him that time. Just a little guy. Gosh. See what I mean, y'all, on these lateral lines? God, look how far that little fish engulfed it, y'all. God, let's see if we can get him without hurting his eye. I think he'll be okay. Look at that dark lateral line these fish get. I think these are some of the prettiest looking fish like that when they get them lateral lines like that. Oh my God, there's a good one right at the boat. Right at the boat. I told y'all we were gonna get a good one. Oh God. That's a good one. I told y'all we were gonna catch a good one. Yes, look at that fish. Yeah, I just cast it under that tree right there, and he just literally hit it right at the trolling motor. I was about to pull it out to make another cast, and yeah. God, he got it good. Freaking toad right there, y'all. All right, y'all, look what we just caught. Right here, getting ready to leave. Biggest one of the morning. A little bit over a 2-pounder. Still not a giant, but I told you guys we were gonna get us a good one. We finally got him. The ramp's just right here. Gonna get a good picture of him, and we're gonna let him go. All right, y'all, let's set this beautiful Boeuf River bass. This water is probably getting in the low 70s now, y'all. Having some cool nights. It's only, I feel like the fishing's only gonna get better here in the next couple of days. Thank you, guy. There she goes. Wow. Told y'all we were gonna get us a good one. Gosh. I thought he was gonna break us off for a second right here at the trolling motor. Fished through here already this morning with the chatterbait, and then just making our way back with it, and that guy absolutely destroyed it, y'all. I think he came right here from underneath this tree. Gosh, he got it right here at the boat. What a day, what a day. Almost wasn't gonna come to this spot either, just because I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to get in, but who knows if we can get out, but made it worth it. Love fishing these little hard to reach spots like this. It's because nobody fishes them. It pays off. Oh, there's another one right there. Another good one. Gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. We just broke our rod. Oh my gosh. Dang. Gosh. Well, here's the last fish of the day, y'all. We just broke our rod, so I think that's the perfect time to call it quits. Gosh, why did I do that, man? Dang, it was such a good day, and now it's messed up. We're gonna let this guy go, hit it right here, right at the ramp. We're about to try to get the boat out now, and it's our last fish. That's a chunky one, about 1.5 pounds. Go ahead and let him go.